Just like before, the restaurant was being run by piglets. Man, that pig must be working pretty hard to get those traps up and running every day. The attractions are being operated by the piglets. Wait, then if we catch one of them and make it confess, make it a little piggy squeal. I suspect we haven't heard them speak for that very reason. Oh, he wants to make sure none of them let anything slip. Damn it, that pig's got every single one of his bases covered. Well, I mean, we don't actually know for sure. Everyone was busy shoveling food into their mouths when they weren't talking. I'd chosen fried pork and rice. Going pretty heavy there, huh? Huh? Oh, haha, yeah, I just felt like something heavy today, you know? I'm sorry, going heavy? They mean she wanted to eat something with a lot to it. Miarashi, what are you talking about? Ah, I see. Wait, why are you answering for them? No reason, I guess. Is it good? Not too greasy? Yeah, it's pretty good, nice and crisp. I really like it. Ha, looks good, but all that rice. I gotta watch my carbs, you know. Stars don't want to get fat. Not if they want to stay stars, at least. Why is everyone judging my food? What are y'all doing? I don't know if I'm okay with this. For some reason, everyone seemed to be fascinated by my dinner. It's kind of embarrassing to have all these guys looking at me and judging me for what I'm eating. Shrugged it off, I'm back to eating. Cell phone suddenly began to ring. No! You can't contact the outside, that's against the rules. He frowned as I pulled the phone out. Sorry, I didn't. Wait, it's a text. I looked at the center and my eyes widened. It's from my uncle. The guy who got taken hostage? Yeah. Keep it quiet, you two. We don't know when he might be listening in. So, hostages aren't outside the park, so we're not breaking rules. Alright, awesome. Let's do this. We're gonna finally get some information about this hostage situation. That excuse didn't go over well last time, remember? If he found out we were talking to the hostages, I doubt he'd let it slide. Okay. Still don't want to do anything risky. I read the text in silence and then sent back a quick reply. See, only a few seconds before I got an answer. So we're just doing like texting under the table stuff. like in classroom. After several more messages, I was able to piece together what had happened to him and to the hostages. Okay, they're under guard. But when some of the piglets had left their post, why he didn't know, he'd been able to contact me, so they're all safe for now. I looked up at the others and nodded. They all seemed to understand. After checking to make sure we weren't being watched, I handed my cell phone over so they could see what I'd learned. Keep this a secret. Might come in handy later. Right, everyone hear that? Well, everyone except Shirabe, who's still not here. Yeah. My lips are sealed. Good, then I think we should... hang on. Do you think Shirabe should have been gotten back by now? Didn't notice until you mentioned it, but yeah. I'll go see if I can find him. As I stood up to leave, I felt the same uneasiness from before. Do you think you'll be alright by yourself? Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna take a quick look around. I gave everyone a quick reassuring grin and headed out of the restaurant. But what's up with this weird feeling I keep having? This is a tough situation because I don't want to distrust Shirabe. All of this works because we all have such intense trust for one another. The moment we stopped trusting each other, we wouldn't have been able to pull off today's activity if it wasn't for the trust that we had in each other. Any of us, all 7 of us, have that tight bond at this point because life and death situations. But if we can't trust each other, that could absolutely drive a wedge right into all of us. I mean, hell, if I can't trust Shirabe, who's to say that these other guys don't trust me? Because I also have my own outlier things going on. And if that happens, how do any of us trust any of each other? It's a tough line to draw. So, I'm worried about how this is going to go down. Come on, Shirabe. Alright, it's time to start looking. Decided to start with Racing Square. It's the closest area. Whoops! Then, just as I rounded the corner of the building, I saw him. Okay, that was easy. Shirabe! I opened my mouth to call out, then stopped. Looked as if he was talking to someone. Who could you be talking to? I ducked back behind the wall, then peeked out. He seemed to be using the statue with the screen in it that Hogstein always appears on. It's on. Does that mean you can use it to talk to other people? I mean, he's not talking to Count Hogstein, right? I felt my stomach flip-flop just as the glow of the screen disappeared. He was also the one who gave us the information this morning about the 10:30 departure time, saying that he had talked to the other pigs. Ducked back behind the wall on reflex. I wasn't sure why, but I didn't want him to know I'd been watching. Shirabe, there you are! Oh, well, hello there, little lady. Something wrong? I'd expected him to be startled. Maybe even a little startled. Maybe I didn't just catch him in hand in the cookie jar. Unless he doesn't think his hand was in a cookie jar. Huh. But he seems as unshakable as ever. That's really odd. What should I say? You were late, so I went to find you. Let's see this. Okay, so we can be direct. Just, what were you just doing? And he could give his canned response. Or we could try a more subtle way of wheedling into him by softening him up by saying, you were late, so I went to find you. I'm gonna go with that one. I think that's just the best way. Maybe I'll just even let it slide. I don't want, if he is doing shady stuff, he'll just give us a canned response, and that's not gonna get us anywhere. Let's keep our thoughts to ourselves. I'm sorry about that, I was just on my way back. Didn't want to mention what I'd seen directly, but did you find anything? Afraid not. Same old, you know? Nothing much seems to have changed. He grinned, the snack in his mouth twitching up as he did so. He's not going to tell me anything. I didn't want to be suspicious, but he was acting awfully strange. Okay, tell the others, or keep it to myself. We gotta keep it to ourselves. That's all we can do. Who was he talking to? We don't have enough information to make a definitive claim or challenge to this, and so it would just be destructive otherwise. The hotel eventually arrived, and we all boarded it. I like that the hotel arrives. Tough stuff. Ultimately, I decided not to tell anybody about what I'd seen, kept my worries to myself. Shirabe didn't seem to be acting any differently. Good job today, everybody. Agreed, but we all must be tired by now. Go get some rest. And it's off to bed with a lot of ya. Hey, you okay? You've been pretty quiet for a while. Wait, is that pork finally catching up with you? I will slap you silly, Miarashi. Not okay. No, it's not that, it's just... Just what? Nothing, I was just thinking, that's all. Continue, everyone. Please. Calm down, everyone. She's a young lady. No doubt her thoughts turn from time to time to the man she loves. You would like that, Urabe, wouldn't you? What? No. Don't put me on the spot like that. Not okay. I confess you're rather charming when flustered. I don't like how you're manipulating me. Don't make fun of me. Stop it. I turned and stalked off, my cheeks hot. I could hear them laughing behind me. Jerks. I headed for my room. There wasn't much of a point in talking about Shirabe until I knew more. Good. I'm glad me and Saki are on the same page. Collapsed onto my bed as soon as I got to my room. Today really tired me out, but after seeing Shirabe doing whatever he was doing, I just feel drained. Rolled over, let out a long sigh before I heard the sound of voices coming from outside my room. Who is that? Can't be the piglets, right? I slowly opened the door and peered around it. At the end of the hallway, I could see Miarashi, apparently talking to himself. Is he on his cell phone? He knows we're not supposed to talk to people, right? Why is everyone talking to things? Stop it, guys! You're freaking me out. What about our trust? I knew he wasn't exactly a rules guy, but I hadn't thought he'd go that far. He was going to get us all in real trouble. Maybe he's talking to one of the players. No, that can't be right. Why would he need the phone then? So who's he talking to and why? Maybe I was just feeling suspicious, but after catching Shirabe, but I decided to head out of my room and see what Miarashi had to say for himself. Miarashi's a popular guy, so you know, maybe he's doing something? I don't know. Maybe he's just like picking up the phone. Hey, can't talk right now, a little busy, sorry, bye. Yeah, what's up? Thought you'd be snoring up a storm by now. Were you on the phone? Excuse me. Were you on the phone just now? There's no point in not getting to the point. No, just talking to myself. You're talking pretty clearly for a guy having a conversation with himself. It's a real imagination you got there, kid. There's just been so much stuff going on. I was trying to get it all straight in my head, you know? Yeah, I guess so. Why is he keeping secrets? What could he be talking to himself about? He was obviously nervous. Something was up. He's not as cool as Shirabe is, so... I mean, I still trust him, but I'm gonna leave him to his own private stuff. We said goodbye, and I headed back to my room. Shoot, first Shirabe, and now Miarashi. I sat down on my bed, unsure of what to do next. I should go talk to Uncle Keiji about it. That's not a great idea. I don't know why that would actually help. But I guess she's like, I need to talk to someone about my teenage drama with these adult men. Okay, quick text. Hopefully he can read that without the piglet seeing it. Told him about my suspicions regarding Miarashi and Shirabe, and then sent it off. Okay, that didn't solve anything, but hey, I feel better now. So, I closed my cell phone with a sigh. 11 o'clock. I'm tired, but I still don't feel sleepy. Keiji will probably be like, oh, look at this cute little teenage drama. My niece is having so much fun. I was probably just still feeling kind of worked up. I decided to go out and get some air. Alright, let's go. Deep breath, I picked myself up, headed out of the room. Break time! So we get the fun music, right? There it is, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so, we've, I don't trust Shirabe or Midi right now. And we hung out with Wakasa. And I feel like we've had a good time with, oh, I'm blanking on his name right now. When we walked with him to the arcade. So, let's hang out with Shidou. We've had a good time. We had a tough day today. We can resolve some of that right now. Break time begins. Oh, Shidou. Okay, that's probably not what she actually means. Oh, Shidou. Oh, hello. Is something wrong? I could ask you the same thing. Are you having trouble sleeping? I just felt like looking at the stars. Don't you think looking up at a clear sky like this is relaxing? Yeah, I know what you mean. Would you like to stay here for a bit? He's got that eyebrow thing going. I nodded and moved over next to him. The night was clear, and above us I could see the moon, surrounded by billions and billions of stars. The moon's pretty tonight too, huh? Look at it reflect off the water's surface. The moment felt almost romantic. Should probably tell him about Shirabe, but let's not tell him about Shirabe. Wasn't if I'd seen anything that was solid proof, I just had suspicions, and he's a cop. We gotta work on proof. Are you hiding something from me? What? Heh, thought so. I won't try to force it out of you, but if there's anything I can do... well... Just then the boat rocked suddenly from side to side, saved by the boat. Ah! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, accidental cuteness! Found myself thrown up against Shidou. When I looked up, our faces were very close together. Thanks. Oh, of course, I'm glad you're okay. He's really close. Inafune, yeah? Your face is very round. Did I just fluster Shidou? What is he doing? That's not a normal thing to say. Huh? Could I touch it? It's just so round, like a... No! Hands off. Hands to yourself. Thank you, Saki. Okay. Excellent. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Backed away from him, but Shidou kept staring me in the face. And stop staring, that's creepy. He's nonplussed by this aside. Oh, of course, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Is he going to try and rub my head again? I need to be careful. Shidou appears to have a thing for round things. Wink! I don't know what Saki is trying to put together, but... Shouldn't say that to a girl, though. Who wants to be told she's round? A bizarre compliment from a bizarre individual. Still, it seemed like in a strange way he'd meant it as some sort of compliment. Was he really that socially inept? I'm not sure how I should feel about this. What's wrong? Nothing. Just thinking about you. The more I thought about it, the sillier it seemed. He wanted to rub my face because it was round? I turned away to hide a grin. It felt good to smile. I mean, it's nice to feel wanted. Just no touching right now. That's still kind of weird, but, you know, it was meant to be a compliment. It's very nice. Besides, the moon is round too, and everyone likes looking at the moon. That was awkward and cute. I can go to bed happy about that. So tired I could barely stand. I took a quick shower and collapsed into bed. Quick check on my phone showed that my uncle hadn't responded yet. Guess I'll just have to wait. He's in a pretty bad spot, so I shouldn't be impatient. Let my eyes drift shut and almost immediately fell into a deep sleep. Excellent! This is how we gain trust in our friends. By flirting relentlessly with all of them. The sound of me and my sister chattering and laughing filled the car as we drove toward the amusement park. Oh! What are we gonna ride first? The roller coaster, duh! Aw, no, I wanted to go on the merry-go-round. Well, the kids sure seem excited. I guess taking the day off today was worth it. Are you sure it's okay for you to do this? It's not like I'm doing it every day, right? Besides, I feel bad for leaving you alone with the kids all the time. You've never said anything like that before. What's going on? Nothing. I guess I've just never found the right time to say it. I have cancer. Hey, are we there yet? Ha ha ha, just a bit longer, daughter. Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. I don't think he actually has cancer. But this is a quaint day to the amusement park. And I'm wondering what this has to do with us and why we are seeing this. Anyways, we are on to stage 3. If I don't end out this whole game with an entire reverse harem and we survive all 7 days, then I don't know what we're doing this for. Anyway, we're going to take a break here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and I will see you next time on RDLP.